I'm just letting you know. We're moving in with my mom and sister. You'd better get ready too. Don't argue with me.
Huh? Wait a minute, I was wondering why you were calling me from work. Living together? At your parents' house? What do you mean?
I said don't argue with me. Don't come at me.
But you're coming at me, aren't you? I've been saying since last year that I don't want to live with them. And in the first place, why are you calling me from work for such an important conversation?
I know you say no if it was in person. I knew you would make a fuss talking about it, so I decided to tell you by text.
I can't. I'm never going to live with them. Your divorced sister is living there now, isn't she? The situation has gotten worse since last year. I definitely don't want to live with them.
Huh? If you would just shut up and listen, are you really my wife?
What?
My mom is divorced. My sister is divorced. There are no men in the house. What are they supposed to do if me, being the eldest son, doesn't go to help them out? A woman who can't even care about that is my wife? It's laughable. How can you complain so much when you're incapable of thinking about family matters?
For me, my family is you and I. I can't take care of my in-laws. Besides, we originally got married on the agreement that we wouldn't live with them. You moved into the apartment I was living in.
I didn't really want to. The apartment we're living in now is not my cup of tea.
Huh?
I didn't really want to live there in the first place. It was a process of elimination.
What do you mean?
The place I was living in was too small for the both of us. I had a nagging father at home, and I didn't want to go back there. Looking for a new place would have been a waste of time and money. So we had no choice but to live in your one-bedroom apartment. In other words, I had no choice about where to live after marriage.
That was the reason? You begged me at first. You said you wanted to live together in the space I lived in. You said if we lived in my place, we wouldn't have to live with them, even if we got married. I believed you and decided to live together with you in my place. Did you deceive me?
Did I say that? Well, I'm a smooth talker. I can say stuff I don't even mean. It's your fault for not being able to tell a lie from the truth.
What kind of person are you?
Anyway, my mom divorced my nagging dad. My dad, who I hated since I was a kid, is gone. There's no reason for me not to go home now. Besides, my mom and sis need me.
And to suddenly move in with them without consulting me, it's really a problem.
So, do you want to get a divorce?
What?
You can't do that, can't you? You can't live without me, can't you? If you don't want to live with them, I can give you the divorce papers. I can take them to the city office today if you like.
Divorce papers? You mean?
Yes, the ones we both signed when we got married.
That was like an insurance policy in case of an emergency, right? We filled out the divorce papers beforehand, so that if one of us couldn't continue the marriage, we could file at any time. Don't tell me you made me write them to use to threaten me from the beginning? So even that was deceiving me with smooth talk?
I don't care how you interpret it. We have divorce papers that we can serve anytime we want. That's all.
What a cowardly thing to do.
You see your situation now, don't you? You can't argue with me. If we get divorced, who will lose out?
What do you mean?
Don't forget that you're living on my money, okay? How are you going to live on your own? You don't even have a job. No man would pick a divorced, incompetent woman. If I leave you, you're going to have a miserable life. If you still want that, just get a divorce. It's easy.
Please, just give me a minute. Give me some time to think about it.
Shut up. I'll do the moving in my own time, so don't mess it up. A wife shouldn't rebel against her husband's opinion, especially an incompetent wife like you who does nothing but complain.
Don't be so pushy. Stop saying all this crazy stuff.
Start packing today so you can move out at any time.
No, I'm never living with them.
Oh, by the way, tomorrow is the 1-year memorial anniversary at your parents' house, right?
Yeah, that's right.
I can't make it. I've got some important work I have to do.
What? I told you to keep that day open. What's this urgent business? Is it work related?
Huh? Why do I have to tell you that? Are you trying to rebel again, huh? Who do you think you owe your livelihood to? If my job disappears, you won't be able to make a living either.
I understand. I have no choice. I'll go alone tomorrow.
You should understand. I'm finally done.
What?
The move.
What? Moving?
Yes, we're moving to my parents' house. We used a contractor, but my mom and sister came to help. It only took 5 hours.
Did you move my stuff out too?
Of course I did. We're living with my mom and sister from tomorrow. If you don't like it, we can divorce.
I just finished the divorce proceedings.
What?
So we're already divorced. I filed the divorce papers.
You said today was your parents' memorial service. That's why I chose this day to move in.
Well, it's too bad about the memorial service, but I told them about the situation and I didn't attend. So I went to the city office and filed the divorce papers in the morning. They say the sooner the better. I filed first thing in the morning.
Huh? You've got to be kidding me. Do you have any idea what you've done? What the hell are you doing? You're selfish, you idiot, you.
Which one of us is the idiot? Last year you asked me to move in with them. I've been preparing for something like this. I'm glad I acted quickly. If I had asked first, I would have been yelled at. It was a great decision to notify you of the divorce after the fact.
You're telling me you've been preparing for a divorce with me for the past year?
Yes, I have. Yesterday, when you pushed me to move in with them out of the blue, I thought to myself, I knew you would force me to move in with them one of these days. I'm so glad I went through with the divorce today.
Do you really know what divorce means? You're going to have to live without me. You're not going to be able to live without me. You're incompetent. Can you make it?
Incompetent, incompetent, incompetent. You're really annoying. It will be great not to have to listen to that abuse from you anymore. I still had feelings for you before we got married, but after we got married, you became arrogant like a changed man. It was really hard on me.
It was because you're not ready to be a wife. How can you be so cocky? If you're going to apologize, now's the time.
Huh?
Go get down on your knees and apologize to me and cancel the divorce.
I don't want to apologize. Besides, the divorce papers have already been filed. You can't just cancel it. Don't be insane.
Time to get the marriage license. I know it's a hassle, but we have no choice but to get married again. You're really making me go through a lot of trouble.
Huh? Who's going to marry you?
You, of course.
No. I divorced you because I don't like you. Why would I marry you again? I'm so relieved to be divorced. You've got to be kidding me. It's not funny, it's just offensive.
So you're really going to divorce me?
I'm not going to, I already did. We're strangers as of 9 a.m. today. You're a stranger, so don't act like you're my husband.
You can't just do that. Are you sure you're okay with that? Can you live without me?
Yes, I can.
Too bad. I don't have your apartment anymore, okay?
Huh? Did you cancel the lease by any chance?
Yes, I did. I gave 1 month's notice, and today was the moving day.
You've been planning to move in with them for such a long time.
That's right.
The apartment is in my name. What happened to the paperwork?
I, the husband, went ahead and did the paperwork. A wife's papers are as good as the husband's. I'm the boss, so to speak. So it's okay for me to sign them on your behalf, right?
That's a crime, right?
Huh?
It's forgery of a private document.
Say what? You gonna threaten me with that? Don't do it. You don't have a home anymore. The only way is for you to marry me again and live with me at my parents' place.
That's not true.
Huh?
I mean, thank you for canceling the contract.
Huh?
I was going to cancel too, but you saved me the trouble. Well, that doesn't change the fact that it's a crime, but I'm glad you did it on my behalf.
You were going to cancel? Don't tell me you have a new house.
Yes, I do. I just signed a contract. It's a furnished apartment and I can move in immediately. It's a girls-only apartment, so it's very clean and pretty. There are no abusive old men like you in the neighborhood, and the next-door neighbor is a quiet office worker, so it's very comfortable.
What? Wait a minute, what do you mean?
You didn't get it from that? You don't understand. It means I have a new home. It means I'm not going back to that apartment.
Even if you have a house, what about your life?
I have a job though, right?
Huh? You were a stay-at-home wife. What's with the job?
Actually, I'm a certified caregiver.
A caregiver?
Yeah, we were married for 1.5 years, but I saw your transformation right from the start. A year ago, you approached me about moving in together with your mom. I figured one day I'd be on my own and we'd get divorced. So I took a correspondence course and got my nursing license. I thought it would be the best way to go from being a stay-at-home wife to getting a job, so.
A nursing care certification? That's great, isn't it?
Huh?
Mom says she's getting a little frail. She'll say scary things like she's starting to go senile. If you're qualified to be a caregiver, then there's nothing to be scared of. So then come back and take care of her. I forgive you for divorcing me without my permission and for making fun of me. Just get the marriage registered and go back to being a housewife in our home.
I refuse. I didn't qualify for my mother-in-law. I got certified for myself, for my independence plan.
You're too lousy to have had such a cocky plan.
Which one of us is worse? You were planning to have us move in with your mother without my knowledge. You were going to make me your housekeeper anyway.
You're my wife. The wife is the housekeeper. A housewife means wife and housekeeper, right?
You suck. I'm glad I got a job.
Huh?
There's a nursing home near my new house that's looking for qualified candidates. I called them and they said to come right away. I'm on the verge of being hired and I was just on my way to go to an interview.
Wait a minute, there's no way you can work. You're too incompetent to go work in the real world. Before going out and making trouble for people, you should just quietly come back and be a housewife.
Wow, I'm surprised that you have the concept of causing trouble for others. I'm so surprised.
Then come back.
I don't know what's wrong with you. I've told you many times that I don't want to live with you, and we're already divorced. Don't pester me anymore.
You think I'm just gonna give up? I've already promised my mom and sister. I told them that you would do all the housework so they can enjoy themselves. Think about the position you're putting me in.
I don't need to think about it. I'm not your housekeeper or your personal caregiver. I'm an unrelated stranger.
Okay. If you're gonna be like that, then there's something I can do. You're still not coming back, are you?
No, I'm not coming back, no matter what you say.
Then I'll file for compensation, so watch out.
What? Compensation? On what basis?
I've been taking care of you and making a living for you. It's a consolation prize for divorcing me without permission and betraying me.
You can't ask for compensation for that.
No, I will show you. And as for the money I've given you for living expenses up to now, I'll ask for half of it back.
Living expenses? What are you talking about?
Monthly living expenses of $1,500 times 18 months divided by 2 equals $13,500. You're going to have to pay this too, promptly and in full.
You're too stupid to talk to. Oh, I'm exhausted. It takes so much energy to talk to someone who doesn't understand. I can't believe we're talking the same language.
Go ahead and be exhausted. I'm going to call a lawyer and sue you. If you don't like it, come back.
I don't want to go back, so do what you want. You can call your lawyer or whatever you want. Bye.
I'll make sure you regret it. Just wait and see. Hey, what's going on?
What's the matter? You're getting on my nerves. We just finished talking. I'm exhausted. I don't want to be tired anymore.
That's my line. You're harassing me. It started again.
What do you mean?
A guy saying he was Merle's agent came to my house. He just gave me a notice and left. I don't understand the situation at all.
What? Already? I admire people who work fast. I'm going to have to learn from him.
I don't care about any of that. Are you suing me?
That's right.
Don't be silly. I'm suing you.
Well, you know, that bullshit about compensation and stuff, right? Like I said, you can do whatever you want. That's if you have a lawyer who's willing to deal with that joke of a case.
Huh?
My case was accepted right away. I asked for a lawyer with a good reputation. I didn't expect them to act so quickly. I guess they move faster when the case is clearly favorable to them. Wow.
I mean, what's $50,000 in compensation?
It's for the emotional pain I went through in my marriage with you.
There's no way I'm paying that kind of money. I mean, if we're talking about compensation, you pay it. You have some nerve coming to me with a claim.
Okay, fine. I don't care. I'll sue you and get you to officially pay me the fee and reimbursement.
Huh?
You canceled my apartment without my permission. I'm suing you for forgery of private documents.
You said thank you. You said you were going to cancel it anyway.
Yes, but the fact that you canceled the lease without my consent is a crime, so I'm suing you. Let the legal system will determine who's the one acting unreasonably and who has some nerve. Arguing amongst ourselves won't get us anywhere.
What a woman. Go ahead and sue me if you can. I'll probably just get a little warning anyway.
Then I'll sue for all of it.
All of it?
You moved out at 1. I checked with the movers.
What about it?
We were unrelated by 9 that day. You went into someone else's house and moved someone else's stuff out. That's trespassing.
Huh? That's not even...
And since you made such a mess when you moved out, the floor and walls of the apartment are badly damaged from furniture being dragged. I heard it's considered destruction of property.
Wait a minute. That's being too detailed.
Also, for my stuff that you took without my permission, I'll file a claim for damages. That's what happens when you steal someone else's stuff.
You're kidding. That's what's going to happen?
Even if each crime is a small one, you'd be considered a great premeditated criminal, and the punishment could be severe. I'm sure you'll pay either way, so thank you for the $50,000.
I don't even have $50,000 to begin with. You know I don't have that kind of money, right? And yet, you're stupid enough to ask me for such a large sum of money? You can't get what I don't have, so this case is over. That's what happens when you're incompetent and greedy.
I'm not sure why you're being so overbearing. Of course I have planned to collect, right?
There's no plan.
You have your parents' house.
Huh?
If you sell your parents' house, you can get the money, can't you?
You're trying to take our house away from us? What a horrible woman.
You and your family are even more horrifying, including your mother and your sister, who helped you. You're a fine criminal family. I shudder to think that I was about to be forced to live with such people.
It's because you didn't listen to me, even though you're my wife. And yet, you go ahead and do something like this? I didn't approve of a divorce in the first place.
It was you that prepared the papers so they could be filed at any time, wasn't it? I just took the liberty of filing them for you. The process went very smoothly. Thank you very much. My husband's family, who I had all the evidence on to charge them with numerous criminal acts, were immediately arrested after my lawyer and I reported the incident to the police. In order to pay reimbursement and compensation to me, my ex-mother-in-law cried to her own ex-husband and asked him to come up with $50,000 from his retirement fund he had. The condition for the payment was that my ex-father-in-law and mother-in-law remarry and live together. Therefore, my ex-husband was forced to live with his father, whom he hated so much. He has no money to leave the house, so he has no say in the matter. I think he now understands a little better how it feels to be forced to live with someone he doesn't want to live with. After the divorce, I became immersed in my work like a fish taking to water. Although there are many hardships, being a caregiver was my calling, as I felt appreciated and rewarded by the patients. Furthermore, someone at work suggested that I remarry someone they wanted to introduce to me. I plan to go on a date with him next week.
Susan, can you send an additional $2,000 this month? I want to buy a new uniform for Daniel. What? An additional $2,000? I just sent this month's allowance last week. That's why I'm asking for more now. Daniel has grown so much recently, and he needs a new uniform. Please spare some money for your adorable grandson. I'd like to help, but an extra $2,000 is really too much. Can't you find another way to manage? Huh? Are you really turning down your daughter-in-law's request? I've already been giving you $1,000 every month, you know. I really can't afford to give you any more than that. Hey, Helen. I wonder if you can actually manage without my support. What do you mean by that? Are you trying to say that you don't want to support your son and me anymore? I've been sending you $1,000 every month for 10 years now. It's not unreasonable to think that your life should be stable by now. Don't you think you might be able to live without relying on my support? Don't I think we might be able to live without relying on your support? It's because of David, your son. When he failed to change jobs, we started struggling financially, and that's why you began sending us money. And now you want to just abandon that responsibility? As David's mother, do you really plan to leave us high and dry? Helen, our child has grown up, and it was supposed to be a career change to increase our income. That's why I supported David's career change too. But the company he finally joined faced a recession and poor performance right away. In the end, his salary went down, and it's causing us a lot of trouble. You don't have to say it's a bother, you know. There's nothing we can do about the recession and the poor performance, and it's not David's fault. He's even working hard for his family. I heard he's even getting a promotion soon. You don't understand at all, Susan. Even if David gets promoted, it doesn't mean his salary will increase. That's why we still need the usual financial support. What? Really? The recession is still going on. Even with a promotion, the salary remains the same. It's the worst kind of promotion with only increased responsibilities. I didn't know that. I thought getting promoted would increase the salary and improve our lives. Far from improving, our household is in a constant financial crisis. So, I'm asking for additional financial support. Because of David, we can't afford to buy a new uniform for our son. You, as his mother, should take responsibility for that. By the way, do you have any plans to work part-time? If things are that tight, why don't you work and help out? I've explained this so many times. To support my overworked and underpaid husband, I have no choice but to be a full-time housewife. My son Daniel only cares about soccer and leaves all the housework to me. I can't work even if I want to. Well, all right. I'll send the additional money next time, and I'll contact you again. Grandma! Sorry for the sudden request, but can I stay at your place at the end of the month? I want to come and visit you on the weekend. Just me. Of course, you're welcome. But what's the occasion? Actually, I got invited to practice with the college team. It seems someone from the college saw my soccer game the other day. They asked if I'd like to practice with them. That's amazing, Daniel. That means you're being scouted, right? It's too early to say that, Grandma. But depending on my performance, there might be a chance of being scouted. That's why I really want to go, but the college is far from home. But it's super close to your place, Grandma. Oh, really? It's only a 50-minute walk from your place. So, can you let me stay the night before? I can't make it even if I catch the first train in the morning. Of course, you're always welcome to stay. Don't hesitate to come over. Yay! You're the best, Grandma! Thank you! But make sure you get permission from your dad and mom, okay? I'll get permission from dad since mom is such a hassle. No matter how many times I ask, mom just won't agree. It's so annoying. Really? That's rough. It's so mean to say I can go if I can catch the first train. She keeps nagging me not to owe Grandma anything. Well, she doesn't have to worry. I'm not doing this to owe her a favor or anything. I'm actually happy to have my precious grandson stay over. Oh, I have an idea. Why don't you come and watch me practice, Grandma? I might get to play in the practice match. And I'll be wearing the new shoes Dad bought me. Wow, you got something nice from your dad. Dad has been super generous lately since he's gonna get promoted. Did you know about Dad's promotion, Grandma? He might become the vice president of the company. Vice president? I heard about the promotion, but I didn't know it was such a big deal. He's been really generous since his salary will increase, buying me whatever I want. Thanks to that, I got not only shoes, but also a bag. Wow, really? Dad is generous and Mom is in a good mood every day. My club activities are going well too. Life's just great. Daniel, I just want to confirm. Is your dad really becoming the vice president and getting a raise? Helen mentioned that your family has been struggling with no salary increase for a long time. What's that? In my family, Mom is the most excited. She keeps talking about being the president's wife someday, and it's so noisy. She's asking Dad for all kinds of things every day. Oh dear, maybe I misunderstood then. Well, I'm counting on you for the end of the month. I'm looking forward to eating your homemade meal again, so please make a huge dinner. Hey, Susan, when are you gonna transfer the extra money for living expenses? I've been waiting forever. Well, it's a good time that you've reached out. I have a question for you, Helen. Huh? You have a question for me? It's about David's promotion. The story I heard seems to be different. He's being promoted to vice president and his salary is increasing accordingly. Apparently, your lives have improved quite a bit. What are you talking about? Who told you such a ridiculous story? Daniel did. He said David is being very generous and you're in a good mood every day. What? Daniel told you that, Susan? To be honest, you don't really need the $1,000 I've been sending you anymore, right? And yet, you're still asking me for an additional $2,000. This is the worst. I thought I could keep this going a bit longer. I never thought my son would spill the beans. I should have told Daniel to keep his mouth shut. Huh? Well, since you found out, it doesn't matter anymore. I'll just leave it at that. Hold on a second. What's with that attitude? You should be apologizing to me first. Why do I need to apologize? I haven't done anything wrong. You are trying to trick me out of $1,000 a month, and you have the nerve to say that? If Daniel hadn't told me, you'd have kept taking money from me forever, right? What's wrong with that? Huh? It's a fact that David failed his job change 10 years ago. It's also a fact that I, his wife, have been struggling ever since. So, I just wanted to get some payback by taking a little more money from you. You're talking about the $120,000 I've given you over the past 10 years, right? You've taken that much money from me, and you still want to get payback by taking even more? My life has been really hard because David's salary decreased. Your $1,000 a month didn't even begin to cover it. Compared to all the hardship I've been through, it's not a big sum at all. What? That's a small amount of money. Just so you know, I'm not grateful for your financial support. I don't owe you anything for just $1,000 a month. Don't get all high and mighty. Fine, then I'll stop sending you money. Go ahead. My husband is gonna be a vice president. We don't need your money. In fact, you'll regret it later, Susan. Not me. I'll regret it? Yeah, you're missing out on a chance to get on the good side of your eldest son's wife. You know, mothers-in-law who don't do that end up alone and miserable in their old age. Don't come crying to us when you are all alone. Actually, Mom, you're the one who's going to be alone. What? This is terrible. No, it's the worst. What the hell is this? The fact that this person is my biological mother, it's so disgusting that it makes me feel sick. Huh? No way! Is that you, Daniel? Why is Daniel texting from Susan's phone? Yeah, it's me. I came to drop off some stuff at Grandma's house because I'm staying here for practice session at college next weekend. What? Hold on a second, Daniel. I told you not to stay at your grandma's house. Shut up, you old hag. Who are you to tell me what to do when you've been nothing but a burden to Grandma? Old hag? What kind of attitude is that, talking to your parent like that? What do you mean, parent? You're just a damn old hag. Don't act all high and mighty like you're a good mother. What the hell are you talking about? You always tell me that the only reason I can dedicate myself to soccer is because of the support from our family. You tell me not to forget to be grateful to those who support me. But what kind of attitude do you have towards Grandma, huh? What? No, even as a high schooler, I know how much $1,000 a month is. And you've been taking that every month for 10 years, and you call it small amount of money? How dare you say that? First, you should say thank you, and then thank you again, and then thank you again. That's all you should be saying from start to finish. That's... seriously, I'm so disappointed in you, Mom. From today, I'm gonna live at Grandma's house. What? No way! There's no way I'm living with you, witch. I believe I've been able to keep playing soccer because of Grandma. When Dad was struggling, Grandma covered the cost of my soccer expenses. She bought me new shoes and a ball. I'll never forget her kindness. That's why I'll make sure she won't be alone as my way of repaying her. What are you talking about? How are you gonna manage high school if you live at Grandma's house? The distance is barely doable by taking the first train. I'm fine with that. I'll catch the first train to school every day. It's better than living with you, that's for sure. I can't believe this! Don't ever come near me again as a mother. I'll never forgive you for hurting Grandma. I apologize for my rude behavior last time. Can you please let me talk to Daniel just once? He really hasn't come home since that day, and I can't even get in touch with him. Daniel is studying right now. He's managing his time well, even with the long commute. So, please don't disturb him. Why are you acting like Daniel's mother? I'm his mother. Just because you have my son on your side now doesn't mean you can get carried away. That's not my intention. Anyway, Daniel will come back home eventually. He'll get tired of taking the first train to school and give up. Besides, you won't be able to cover his college tuition, Susan. Your savings must be empty after supporting your eldest son's family so much, right? With your meager savings and pension, you won't be able to help Daniel. Well, my son will take care of that. He's planning to move back here too, so don't worry. What? Wait, your son? You mean David? I don't know how much you've fabricated the story when talking to David, but Daniel has explained everything to him. After hearing the truth, David contacted me saying he's getting a divorce and moving back to his childhood home. What? I couldn't be happier. Both my grandson and son kindly say, "We won't leave you all alone." I couldn't help but shed tears of joy. Wait a minute! What do you mean he's getting a divorce? Do you mean David is going to leave me? That can't be possible as a married couple! Unbelievable! Not only did you deceive your mother-in-law, but you also deceived your own husband. What? David didn't know that I'm still sending you $1,000 every month, did he? His company finally recovered its performance after 5 years, and his salary increased. And you lied to him that you had my support stopped. Oh no, that's... So, Helen, for the past 5 years, where did my $1,000 per month disappear to? It was important money that I had prepared by dipping into my savings and pension. Well, I, of course, used it for household expenses. Actually, I wanted to stop receiving your support, but even with a higher salary, our household budget was still tight. So I just, forgot to tell David. I see. I understand your point of view, Helen. But don't forget that my grandson and my son are on my side. We'll find out if you are really using the money for household expenses or not by investigating everything. I've already received numerous tip-offs from Daniel. For example, you often buy luxury brand items. You've stopped driving him to club activities and competitions, and instead, you give him $100 for taxi fares. What? He's already told you that much? This is your last chance, Helen. What did you really spend my support money on? I'm truly sorry. I foolishly spent the money you gave me, Susan. So, you really did spend it on things. Like buying a lot of brand items, eating luxurious lunches, buying beauty devices, and going to spas. I used it all. I'm truly sorry. Thank you for your honest apology. So, what are you gonna do next? I hope you don't think this is over just by apologizing. Of course, I'll repay all the money. I'll start working part-time and pay you back with my own earnings. So please, I beg you, help me prevent my divorce from David. Excuse me? I don't want to divorce David. After all, he just became a vice president. If I stay with him, I could become the wife of the company president. I absolutely don't want to get divorced now. You think I'll be happy to help you? If you help me, I'll take care of everything for you in your old age. I'll even provide caregiving. So please help me avoid getting a divorce. I'm sorry, Helen, but I have to refuse your request. What? I have no obligation to help a daughter-in-law who has never taken care of me. I've already prepared for my old age separately from the savings I used for you. No way! I don't want to be taken care of by someone my grandson calls a hag. So, Helen, take care and have a good talk with your husband about your son. Helen and David eventually divorced, and Helen was kicked out of their home. Thanks to Daniel, their son, who said, "I don't need any money from her, just return the money to Grandma," Helen had to write a pledge to repay the misused money in $1,000 installments every month. We also had a written agreement. I hope she will be able to understand my struggle to save that money by working and earning money by herself. After selling their house, David gave me the proceeds, saying, "This is to thank you for everything. Please use it as additional funds for your retirement." I decided to use the money to join a local gym. To support my busy son and grandson, and to live a long life, I must stay healthy.
Hey, Ashley, I heard from Mom that you're going on your honeymoon soon. When are you leaving? Where are you going? Tell me the details.
Huh? What's going on all of a sudden, sis? We're going to LA for our honeymoon next week.
Next week? When? Where in LA?
LA's a big place, so we'll be going all over. I mean, why do you want to know so many details?
Because I'm coming over, of course.
What?
I don't get it. Why didn't you tell me your schedule earlier? I have to take a paid holiday and there are so many things to prepare. It's your fault that I'm in a rush.
Wait a minute. Don't tell me you're following me on my honeymoon.
What? Is it bad if I come with you?
Of course it is. Are you out of your mind?
Don't be rude. I'm not crazy. We sisters have been together since we were little. You'd feel uncomfortable without me on your trip, wouldn't you? I'll be your guardian.
I'm an adult. I don't need a guardian. Besides, a honeymoon is for the newlyweds. That's enough of your selfishness.
It's not fair, Ashley.
What?
I want to go to LA too.
If you want to go on your own. You don't have to come along with me on my honeymoon.
There's no point in going alone.
Why don't you go with your friends then?
That's meaningless too. I want to go with you on your honeymoon.
What? What's with that?
I'm your big sister and you got married before me. And the guy you married to is a very handsome guy who works for a prestigious company. We're sisters, and it's not fair that you get the juicy part.
I don't mean to be not fair. Why don't you find someone nice and get married too?
Don't make it sound so easy. You should try to understand how I feel that I'm not lucky enough to meet anyone. Most of the people at my workplace are women. Even if I go to a party, I can't find a decent guy.
Maybe you're aiming too high. You've been with a few guys before, right?
Relationships and marriage are two different things. Marriage is for life, right? You never want to compromise.
I don't think there are many people who fit your ideal. My husband is a typical office worker, even though he works for a prestigious company, and he's not even extremely good looking.
That pisses me off. Your attitude of being so easygoing. That's how you make fun of me for not being able to get married.
No, I'm not making fun of you. I've been through a lot myself. I still haven't made friends with my husband's parents. That's why we couldn't even have a wedding, and so we just got registered. I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to deal with my in-laws. I have concerns too, you know.
But it's still not fair.
What?
You don't have to deal with your husband's family. If you don't like them, you don't have to go out with them. Just having a high-spec husband is enough.
Anyway, I'm not taking you on our honeymoon.
Hey, why not?
I told you that a honeymoon is for just the newlyweds. Don't make me keep explaining it to you. I'll see you later.
Wait a minute. Ashley, give me the detailed itinerary of the trip. You're ignoring me. You'll see. I'm definitely coming on your honeymoon.
Ashley, I'm coming home soon. I'm on the train now. Hey, Ethan. You left work earlier than usual today. Because we're going on our honeymoon tomorrow. My boss was very considerate and said I must have things to prepare. So he let me go home on time. I see, that's great. Ashley, you've been busy with work recently. Are you feeling okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Let's take it easy in LA. Yeah, it's just... Huh? What's wrong? Something on your mind?
Last week, I got a text from my sister. She said something outrageous. She insisted on following us on our honeymoon.
What?
I haven't heard from her since. I'm sure she's not coming, but she's my sister, and I don't know what she'll do.
It's true that your sister is a bit of a strange person, but why is she following us on our honeymoon?
My sister has always been a selfish person who always had to be better than me. She doesn't like the fact that I got married first, so she has been picking at me. She says it's not fair that you get the juicy part.
I remember when I went to your parents' house to say hello. She was smiling and nice to me, but she was staring at you with a terrible look on her face.
She said she couldn't forgive me for marrying a high-spec husband.
What's so high-spec about me? I'm just an ordinary office worker.
She doesn't believe me even if I say so.
I guess she's prone to assumptions.
I'm worried we'll bump into each other on our honeymoon.
But you haven't told her any details, did you? Like the exact place in LA? Or what time our flight is leaving, right?
No, I only told her we're going to LA next week.
Then we should be fine. Even if your sister comes after you, the chance of bumping into her in LA is very small.
That's true.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry too much about your sister. Let's enjoy our honeymoon.
Ashley, I'm sorry.
Huh?
You're in LA, right?
Yes, but...
Where do you think I am now?
I don't know.
Actually, I'm in LA right now.
What? You're really here?
Ashley, you must have been caught off guard. I haven't contacted you since the other day. So, did you think I gave up?
Well, it's not like giving up anything. I thought there was no way you'd come along on your sister's honeymoon.
Well, too bad. I found out from Mom the dates of your trip. I made all the arrangements and came on the same day.
Wow, you're very proactive. But I guess we won't be seeing each other here. Have fun on your trip.
You know, you're playing it easy like that, but now you're getting frustrated and stomping your feet in frustration, aren't you?
Why?
Because it was supposed to be your honeymoon, but it turned out to be a solo trip. And your husband left you before you left for your trip. Poor you. It's so funny that your honeymoon turned into a heartbreak trip.
A solo trip? What are you talking about?
There's no point in being stubborn. I'm sorry I stole your husband.
Huh? I have no idea what you're talking about. Anyway, it's fine that you're in LA. Why am I supposed to be alone?
Ashley, do you know why I wanted to come with you on your honeymoon?
No, not at all.
It was to get your husband.
What?
But I didn't think it would be so easy to get your husband. You guys were newlyweds, but I guess he couldn't resist my charms. We made love at the hotel right away. Your husband is crazy about me.
Oh, I see.
Hey, what's with the attitude? That cold reaction? Aren't you frustrated that your husband was taken away from you?
I'm sorry, but I can't get along with your farce any longer. I'm going to have lunch with my husband now. See you later.
Oh no, Ashley. You're going to have lunch alone, aren't you?
No, I'm going with my husband.
Well, since you came all the way to LA, I hope you'll enjoy your trip alone. I'm sure your husband will contact you and ask you to leave him officially. You'll just have to accept it, won't you?
Well, we're not communicating well with each other at all.
That's because you keep lying. Why don't you just admit defeat?
I'm not trying to compete with you. I haven't lied at all. It's too much trouble, so I'll let it go. Anyway, I'm busy now. Bye.
Oh my god, what a miserable little sister you are. It's like you're so shocked that I took your husband away from you that you can't accept the reality. I'm going to marry him as soon as I get back from my trip. Ashley, you lied about getting married. You didn't register the marriage yet. Well, thanks to that, he didn't have to file for divorce. I'm glad he could smoothly marry me. I'll invite you to the wedding, so look forward to it. You couldn't have the wedding because you didn't get along with his parents. I'll make use of my excellent communication skills to get along with his parents and make the wedding happen. I'll make a gorgeous wedding happen. Ashley, are you still in LA? I just came back to my hometown and submitted the marriage certificate right away. I'm so happy. Now we are officially married. Don't be so stubborn and travel alone. Why don't you just come home and find someone else? Though I don't really care about you. I'm going to his parents' house now to say hello. The order is reversed because of the sudden marriage, but I still have to greet his parents properly. Hey, Ashley, are you listening to me? Hey, you're not reading my texts at all. I see, you're ignoring me again. Well, it can't be helped. I know you're mad at me for taking your husband away from you. It's too painful to look at my texts, isn't it? I'm sorry I got carried away. But I'll be happy on behalf of you, so please forgive me. Bye!
Oh, you've been texting me, sis? I'm sorry, I was out sightseeing all day and didn't notice. I mean, did you and my husband get married? Your intense delusion is scaring me. I've already registered my marriage. I'm in LA with my husband. Maybe you want to harass me, but there's no way you're marrying my husband. Honestly, it's depressing, so please don't talk about it anymore. Bye.
Ashley, answer the phone.
So annoying. What do you want?
Why don't you answer the phone when I've called you so many times? I have something important to tell you.
Because you're so persistent, Carol. What's so important? I'm tired of hearing that you stole my husband.
No, it's the opposite.
Huh?
I'll give him back to you after all.
What? What do you mean, give him back?
I'm divorcing him. I'm sorry I took him from you. I don't care if I pay alimony, just help me get a divorce.
I'm sorry. I don't know what you're talking about. What now? Divorce who?
Your ex-husband. I'm sure he was very handsome, but looks can be deceiving. He's not a high-spec man, but he's a terrible, terrible man.
A terrible man?
How could you marry such a man? He doesn't work for a prestigious company. He's a part-time worker. He's still living off his parents' money. That's not a high-spec man at all.
What are you saying? Well, high spec or not, my husband has a full-time job. He's already independent from his parents.
Huh? Where's the independence? He says he won't get a job because there's something he wants to do, but he's just wandering around. Of course he doesn't have money to rent an apartment, so he says he's going to live with his parents after getting married. I don't want to live with my in-laws as soon as we're newlyweds.
Oh, did you go say hi to his parents?
That's the worst part. His father and mother agreed on the marriage, which was nice, but they said, now that you're marrying our son, you should do this and do that, blah blah blah. We can't wait to see our grandchildren, blah blah blah. They both had very old-fashioned values. I can already see them snubbing me. I don't want to be a part of a family with people like that.
Hey, Carol, are you saying that... Is it Terry who you got married to?
That's right, it's Terry. But why are you asking me that? He's your ex-husband. You know his name at least.
I see. So that's how it is.
Huh? What? What do you mean?
I finally figured it out. I knew we weren't on the same page. Carol, you think you stole my husband, but the man is not my husband.
What do you mean? Terry is your ex-husband, right?
No, he's my husband's little brother. My husband's name is Ethan.
Huh?
That means Terry is my brother-in-law.
Brother-in-law? What are you talking about? I know exactly what your ex-husband looks like.
But you've only met my husband once, right?
When he came to our parents' house to say hello, right? I remember him. He's so handsome. Don't fool me by telling me crazy story.
Well, my husband and Terry are brothers with the same faces. They're about the same height and have similar hairstyle. People often mistake them as twins.
Wait a minute. Now, why was the brother at the airport? Maybe Terry was also planning to come with you guys on your honeymoon?
No, only my sister would think such an insane thing.
Then why? Terry was sitting alone at the airport lobby. I thought he was meeting up with you.
the day we were leaving for our honeymoon, Terry drove us to the airport.
What? That means the man I called out to at the airport was...
It seems it was Terry, after he saw us off.
No way!
Come to think of it, my husband told me earlier, Terry had a strong desire to get married for a long time. When he heard that my husband, his brother, was getting married, he seemed very jealous.
What?
Unlike you, he didn't have the idea of stealing his brother's marriage partner. That's such a horrible idea. But while he had a strong desire to get married soon, you approached him. He must got all excited to get married.
How is that possible? Just because he was approached by a woman, he suddenly went to LA with a woman he didn't know. Isn't that a little too casual?
Well, you're the one who asked him out. Besides, I heard Terry doesn't have a regular job and has plenty of time. Thanks to him, we were able to get a ride to the airport.
So that's what happened. At least now I know I married the wrong guy.
So what are you going to do now? Are you divorcing Terry?
That's... Neither Terry nor his parents would allow me to divorce him. When I told them I wanted to break up with him, Terry got angry and said, "You're the one who asked me out." And Terry's parents said that since I married him, I should fulfill my duties as a wife.
Oh, well, that's tough. But I guess it can't be helped that Terry is angry with you.
Don't say that like it's someone else's problem. It's your fault in the first place.
Why me?
Because you didn't tell me that your husband has a brother who looks exactly like him. You didn't tell me.
I didn't even know he had a brother until recently. My husband didn't get along with his parents or his brother for a long time. He didn't talk much about his family to me, so I have not had much contact with his family yet. I've told you about them before, haven't I?
That's not fair.
Huh?
It's just not fair. You got a high-spec husband, and I'm forced to marry a part-time worker. It's so unfair, even though we're sisters.
You deserve it. You're the one who got it all wrong and married Terry. Besides, Terry is handsome. He's your type, right? Terry seems to have a gentle personality. If he finds a job, you guys will be able to live on your own.
I don't even know when he'll get a job. I can't stand the thought of living with his parents. Oh, I've got an idea. Ashley, let's trade husbands.
What?
Why not? They're both good looking. You should give Ethan to me and marry Terry.
Unbelievable. How did you come up with that idea?
Because you work for a better company and get paid more than me. You can support Terry. And you're not as pretty as me, but you're pretty enough. I'm sure Terry will like you too.
No way. Why should I marry someone I don't like?
Ashley, please, give me Ethan. I'll make him happy for sure.
I don't want to. You should be happy with the husband you chose.
I can't. I can't be happy with Terry.
I don't care what you say. Well, if you really don't get along with him, then I guess you'll have to divorce him. I don't want anything to do with you anymore, so I'm going to block you.
What? Why are you blocking me? We're sisters, right?
A woman who goes after someone's husband is not my sister. Goodbye.
Ashley, wait. What am I supposed to do? Ashley, I have a favor to ask you. Can you lend me some money, just a little? I wanted to break up with Terry somehow. So, I approached many men as I could. I ended up going out with one of them, but then Terry and his parents were furious. They asked me for compensation, and it's an amount I can't afford to pay alone. Your husband has a high income, so you must have plenty of money, right? I apologize for trying to steal your husband. I need your help. Hey, Ashley, are you still blocking me? Please, answer me.
After that, Carol managed to divorce Terry. But since the cause of divorce was her unfaithfulness, she was charged a large amount of compensation and had to take on a debt. In order to pay off the debt, Carol is now working part-time in addition to her day job. She's working hard every day to pay off her debts, but no matter how much money she earns, it all goes to pay off her debts. So she is living in extreme poverty. She regrets so much that she shouldn't have targeted my husband. She regrets it very much.
The
let's cancel the wedding. What? I'm sorry, but I don't want to be trapped in a birdcage called marriage and wither away. I want to be free to flap my wings. I don't want to be tied down.
I'm not trying to tie you up.
That's a lie. At my bachelorette party, my coworkers scared me. They said marriage is stressful and I have to be ready for it.
It really depends.
You want to keep me in the cage, don't you?
No, I don't. You're free to do whatever you want. You know, I never told you to stay at home all the time before we got married.
I thought I saw it in your eyes.
I think that's just your imagination. You can keep working, and if you want to go out to learn new hobbies, you can too.
That's how you set a sweet trap and led me to the cage. Oh my god, I almost fell for it.
You've been talking as a bird all day. What's wrong with you? Are you feeling pre-wedding jitters? The wedding is tomorrow. I hope you feel better.
I'm not going to the wedding tomorrow.
What? We can't just cancel at the last minute.
Yes, we can. I mean, I already called the wedding venue.
Huh? Are you serious? What about the guests for the reception? What about all the preparation we've put in for a long time? It's all going to waste.
Even if there's a delicious looking burger in front of you, you wouldn't eat it if you had an upset stomach. Right? That's how I feel now.
I don't understand. Burger and marriage are too different. It's not just about us.
I'm glad I realized that before I went into the birdcage. I'm not the kind of girl who ends up in that tiny apartment.
We were going to move out when we got married, right?
I'm going to take my chances in the world.
The world?
I want to share my fashion with the world. I'm going to learn to design and paint for it.
You share your fashion?
Yeah, is it bad?
You should stop joking. You'll be there tomorrow, right?
I'm not joking.
I'd be in trouble if you weren't joking. I've never heard of last-minute cancellations.
You should see the videos on YouTube. There are tons of people like that.
No, those are fiction.
I heard that it's a true story. That's what reassured me. That I wasn't alone. That my friends would support me.
No, you shouldn't think it that way.
Thank you for everything you've done for me. Now I can't remember what I loved about you.
If you didn't love me anymore, you should have told me sooner. Canceling the day before, just crazy.
Just so you know, please pay $40,000 for the cancellation.
$40,000.
All you have to do is pay the money you had set aside. You have money, right?
Hey, are you serious? What did I do?
If I say you haven't done anything, you haven't. And if I say you have, you have. Anyway, I'm sick of you now. I'm not marrying you. I'm not even going to the wedding ceremony.
Can't you reconsider?
I'm sorry, I can't.
What's the matter with you? Please tell me it's just a prank.
Really true.
We have to call all the guests. I don't know if we can make it in one night.
We have to hurry.
Why are you being so optimistic?
It's the start of a new life. I'm excited.
Don't you feel guilty?
To who?
Oh, Lord. Okay, that's enough. You're going to call your own invited guests, right?
I've already contacted them.
What?
I can't bother my friends and relatives. I call them at the same time I call the wedding venue.
Really? What about me?
I don't know about that.
You're joking. Sheila, were you such a terrible person?
Am I? I thought for a moment that a stable, simple life would be nice. But I guess the birdcage was too cramped for a beautiful bird like me.
What's a beautiful bird?
If I were a bird that could fly, you'd be the chicken that can't.
Stop with the bird and the flying and all that. Are you really going to cancel? Are you sure? Is that what you want?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Alright, fine. Well then. The cancellation fee cost me a full $40,000. It was really tough.
You should be thankful I didn't cancel on the same day.
Are you kidding me? You should pay the $40,000 cancellation fee.
Why would I do that? LOL. Don't make me laugh.
We cancelled because of your fault. For now, I've covered the payment. You're the one who's supposed to pay for it. My parents were crying too. They were so mad, they couldn't handle it.
My parents were mad too, but we're adults. If you're always seeking your parents' approval, you won't be able to do anything in this one and only life.
Anyway, I'm asking you to pay the full cancellation fee.
I don't have that kind of money. I can't. Besides, I told you I would spread my wings in the world, didn't I?
It's not just a matter of you can't. I'm also going to ask for alimony.
Do whatever you want. I wonder if the lawyers are going to come after me overseas.
Yeah, I'll chase you to the ends of the earth.
You don't even know where I'm going.
I don't care where you go or how long it takes. I'll make sure you pay.
You're so desperate, LOL. I'm sorry you're going to have a hard time. LOL. Good luck.
You can only laugh for now.
If you can catch a flying bird, go ahead and catch it. It's a good thing I left a guy who makes a big deal about $40,000. I can't marry a poor man. LOL. I'll marry a rich man.
I got you.
What?
Overseas, huh? I just found you around here.
How?
I hired a PI and a lawyer. I knew where you were right away, but I let you go because I had some things to check.
You have spent all your money on cancellation fees, right? Do you have that kind of money to hire someone?
Well, you don't even know my assets.
Assets?
My parents put all my savings into a mutual fund when I was a kid. I used it to invest in stocks and forex. That's almost 10 million.
What? 10 million? Why didn't you tell me that before?
What would have happened if I told you?
Then we'd be married.
What? Do you mean you broke off the engagement over money?
Of course. She would have made fun of me for marrying an ordinary office worker.
That woman?
She was at my bachelorette party. Because she married an elite, she's trying to act all superior and show off. I couldn't tell her I was marrying an ordinary office worker.
Is that really the reason?
Yes, that's why I decided not to marry you and rushed to find someone with a high income on a dating app.
Unbelievable.
I met a guy on that day and decided to go out with him, so I had no choice but to cancel the wedding.
It sounds unbelievable. I can't believe I got pushed around like that. It wasn't just me, my parents, the people at the wedding, the guests. That's the kind of stuff you see on YouTube. I can't believe that this crazy woman is real and that she's right around the corner from me.
But you know what? I can't take it anymore. He's too hairy for me now. I miss your smooth chest.
What? I don't care about you anymore.
I know you couldn't forget me either. I can't believe you're looking for me so hard.
Of course I'm looking for you.
I betrayed you once, but I'm glad to hear from you. Sure, let's start over.
What are you talking about?
You spent all that money to find me and you wanted to meet me, right? I've accepted your feelings.
What?
The wedding turned out like that. So how about an overseas wedding for the two of us? If we do it in the US, I don't know what my relatives will say. Let's get married secretly, just the two of us.
What?
I can understand your surprise. The bird you thought had run away suddenly came back. Of course, anyone would be confused.
What are you talking about?
Do you know that birds have a homing instinct and return to their nests? So my nest was you, Kevin.
Did your friend the woodpecker peck you on the head?
What are you talking about? LOL.
I don't know what you're talking about. I already think of you as a bird.
Oh no, that was just a metaphor. It means I want to flap my wings like a bird.
No, you are just a bird. So, what was that bird language you just said? I didn't understand what you were saying.
Oh my god, Kevin, you still love to joke around.
I'm being serious.
I'm serious too. Let's forget everything and start over.
I guess birds can't understand me. I'll say it so the bird can understand. You have to pay me money, chirp chirp. Understand?
Huh? Are you making fun of me?
I wonder if she understood. I mean, if I think about it, it's rude to treat a bird like that. I mean, some crows are pretty smart.
No, you've got to be kidding me. By money, do you mean the cancellation fee?
Plus the fee for breaking off the engagement.
Alimony for a broken engagement? I've never heard of that.
There's a lot of YouTube videos on it. Please watch it, chirp chirp.
Don't say something weird like alimony.
It's not weird at all. I'm seriously asking you to pay me. Oh, I forgot to put chirp on. Do you understand? Chirp.
Stop saying chirp already. But if you marry me, the engagement won't be broken, right? So don't give me alimony. Let's start over with me and have a happy new marriage.
I'm not marrying a bird. You're going to stay with a guy who looks like a gorilla.
How do you know he looks like a gorilla?
The PI took a picture. Why don't you buy him some bananas? He'll probably love it.
He's got money, but he doesn't match me.
By the way, do you know what he makes his money from?
Real estate.
Real estate. LOL.
What's so funny?
Are you okay? He looks like he's in a lot of trouble. Search for underworld, social, and business. It's like he's got every job out there. He's not even supposed to be your friend.
Oh my god, you did all that investigation for me? That's so sweet of you to do that for me.
What?
If he's such a bad guy, he's even worse. Kevin, come and get me. Save me from being trapped in a bad man's bird cage.
I'm not going to. I'm wasting gas money.
Why not? You're terrible.
You're a bad woman too, so you're perfect for each other. Oh, by the way, what happened to that designer thing you were talking about? Was it a brand specializing in orange clothes?
That was more of an excuse. I don't have that kind of taste.
I know. I'll never forget you showing up on our first date wearing a yellow shirt, yellow sweater, yellow socks, and yellow shoes.
What? I can't wear yellow?
I bought you an outfit right away. I thought that was cute, but I should have known you had the brains of a bird.
Please, I really need to start over. I don't want to be with this bad person.
You know what? I think you should go to the hospital.
What? Why? I have no reason to go to the hospital.
Just to be sure, you should have your kidneys checked to see if you have 2 kidneys.
What?
This is not the time to get back together. From what I hear, they can do that in your sleep. Rumor has it, it doesn't even leave a scar.
Oh no. Come to think of it, when I woke up the other night, I was sleeping on the opposite side of the bed.
That's probably because in the middle of the night...
No way.
Do you feel tired easily?
Come to think of it, I feel kind of tired.
No doubt. Go to the hospital now.
What?
Maybe you're missing one.
No!
You woke up on the wrong side of the bed and you're tired, right?
Yeah. Oh my god, my kidney!
Sheila, you poor thing.
Oh no.
Anyway, after you go to the hospital, go back to your parents' house and hide. I'll send you an important letter telling you what to do.
Okay, thank you.
Don't worry about it.
Kevin, thank you so much for saving me from the evil bird cage.
Thank you too. I gently hold saying the words, "for being an idiot, LOL." Sheila went to the hospital and cried in panic, saying, "Hurry up and take an x-ray." Sheila still had 2 kidneys, but she was terrified that he's going to take them away at any moment. I sent a letter to my Sheila while she was hiding from the gorilla at her parents' place, wrapping a sash around her abdomen for protection. If she doesn't pay me, I'll tell the gorilla where she is. More than anything related to money, I sincerely hope she reflects on the inconvenience she caused to many people. I'm sure that Yellowbird is living quietly in her cage, scared of the outside enemy. I feel sorry for her because she can't fly freely now. LOL.
This weekend, we're going to bungee. You are going to join us, okay?
What? Sarah, what's going on all of a sudden? Bungee? Do you mean bungee jumping?
What else could it be?
I don't really like heights, so bungee jumping is too much for me.
I'm sure it's fun. They said on TV that it's something that you should try. The view from high up is beautiful. I like the thrilling appeal of it. I've heard that once you bungee jump, it will change your outlook on life.
So you've been wanting to go after watching the TV show again?
Yeah, just let's go. Why don't you just watch us? So please drive for us.
I drove you last week too.
Well, we didn't have a choice. My husband is so insistent that I shouldn't drive.
Oh yeah, last one you hit the gas and brake wrong and drove into a store.
That was one time. And he doesn't want me to drive the car now.
I don't doubt your husband's feelings. It's a good thing no one was hurt last month. It would have been so much worse if you had hit someone.
Whatever, so let's do it. I heard there's a campground nearby.
Camping? Well, that's something I've always wanted to do, and I'm sure the dogs would love it.
Right? Camping is fun, isn't it? I'm taking my dog too, so make sure you have all your camping gear ready.
What? Why? Why do I have to prepare everything? If we're going together, let's share the responsibility.
Because it's Michaela's car. The luggage is supposed to be in the car, right?
But the last time we went hiking, I prepared lunch too. I still haven't received the $30 for the ingredients and gas.
Because I'm a terrible cook. You always make tasty food. Besides, I told you that I will pay you the $30 next time.
Next time? When?
Next time is next time. Whatever, let's go camping. I've never been camping before, so I don't know what to prepare. So please help me out.
Well, it's my first time too, so I don't know.
Don't worry, you can find anything on the internet.
Well, why don't you look it up with me? Since we're both first-timers, shouldn't we share the responsibility?
I can't, I'm too busy, so please take care of it. Bungee jumping was fun.
I'm glad you had a good time. I had fun camping too.
Let's go again. Of course, you will be the driver again, LOL.
But first, please pay me the $200 for the camping trip, gas, and the hiking trip. Don't say next time. Pay it this week.
Why so expensive? Isn't it too much?
We rented tents, sleeping bags, etc.
You should have used blankets instead of sleeping bags. It would have been cheaper. You're the one who rented a sleeping bag.
So it's my fault. You said she really wanted to sleep in a sleeping bag, so I rented it.
Did I say that?
Anyway, please pay me properly.
I never said I wouldn't pay. Michaela, you're surprisingly greedy about money, aren't you?
Excuse me?
Well, I'll pay with my husband's bonus. Wait a minute.
You told me that the bonus is more than 4 months away, right? I hope you won't say that again and forget. Can you pay me this week before you forget?
I can't do it this week. We don't have the money. I won't forget. It's fine. Everything will be fine. Anyway, I have a good news.
Good news from you sounds scary.
What are you talking about? You'd be surprised. You can go on an overseas trip for free.
What, was it on a TV show again?
No, it wasn't. It's not always about the TV show, LOL. You know, a friend of mine invited me to go on an overseas trip for free.
Free? Is that some kind of a raffle at the store? Did you win a ticket or something?
No, but it's free. My friend said I could invite my friends too. So I thought I'd invite you specially.
What? Are you sure?
What?
What kind of a friend is it who's taking you on an overseas trip for free?
We met online recently. My friend said all the travel expenses and hotels for free, and even the souvenirs.
Online? Isn't that dangerous?
What do you mean dangerous?
I mean, there's no way that such a good deal is possible. There's definitely more to it than that.
That's terrible. I went to the trouble of inviting you. I see. That's how you doubt my story. Michaela, you're always like that, aren't you? It's like you're the only one who's smart.
Why do you think that way?
It's okay. I'll go alone with the person who invited me on the trip. Later on, even if you say you want to go, I won't take you with me.
That's fine. I'm not going. But did you talk to your husband about it?
Why do I have to tell my husband every single time? It's none of your business too. Or what? Does my husband have anything to do with you?
No, not like that. I have nothing to do with it, but I feel sorry for your husband every time you do something wrong. You should at least tell him before you do something wrong.
What's with that tone? I haven't done anything wrong.
The other day, we were all enjoying fireworks and you got carried away and burned the neighbor's lawn. Before that, you got drunk, rode an abandoned bicycle and got into trouble with the police. Each time your husband is apologizing all over the place. Because you don't apologize, your husband apologizes twice as much.
All of that was just an accident.
I often see that kind of accident. Anyway, I don't think it's such a good deal.
Shut up!
Michaela, you're like a mother-in-law. It's a chance for you to go abroad for free. Don't meddle. And please take care of my dog, Chobo, while I'm away. Jakarta is the best. It was so fun. Finally, I'm back. Wow, I'm glad. I was worried because I didn't hear anything from you during the trip. Because, overseas cell phones are expensive. I couldn't get them to pay up to that fee. Well, you made it to your trip safely though, didn't you? I thought you might have been kidnapped on your trip. Michaela, you worry too much. See, I was safe and there was nothing happened. It's a waste of time to be so cautious, isn't it? You're probably wishing you'd gone with me. We had so much fun and the food was delicious. I'm glad to hear that. I brought souvenirs for you too. When can you pick up Chobi? I've been thinking about it, but I was wondering if you could take care of Chobi for me tonight too. What? I arrived at the airport this afternoon. If I go home now, it will be too late. After picking up the dog, I have to take him for a walk and then go home and do some housework. I don't like it. What do you mean you don't like it? Sarah, he's your dog, right? Please be responsible and come pick it up. What I'm trying to say is, I guess I still want to be immersed in the extraordinary. A dazzling night in Jakarta. The wildest and most comfortable beast I've ever experienced. What do you mean? Well, Jakarta was amazing at night too. But you are back home now. But the beast is still with me. Don't tell me it was a man who went on the trip with you? Who knows? Anyway, I'm so tired tonight, I'm staying near the airport. It's just an extension of a rough night, LOL. Please don't be so selfish. Come on, don't be so formal. Don't tell my husband. What? Why? Did someone take my suitcase? Huh? What are you talking about? Hey, they're opening my suitcase without my permission. That's terrible. Did you just say without permission? You're at the airport, right? Oh no, they took out all the chocolates I got as a souvenir. Souvenirs? Who gave it to you? A friend of his told me to take them home with me. I was going to give them to you as souvenirs. His friend? By him, do you mean... Did he by any chance pay for the trip? Yeah, so what? Hey, there's some kind of police guy coming this way. I don't know what to do. Maybe you've been tricked. There are scams out there that say they'll take you on an overseas trip for free, and then they make you bring back some shady baggage. There's nothing suspicious about it. All I took with me was a box of chocolates. So they say there are different things in those chocolates, like drugs or... It's a dangerous thing to be found. I heard that they disguise it in such a way that they can't easily recognize it. Well, a professional customs officer would know that, right? What are you talking about? No way that's true. If you bring in drugs from overseas without knowing anything about them, you'll be behind bars for 7 or 8 years. I think the fine is 3 million or less. It's just a guess though. Oh no, that's a lie. No way. I had nothing to do with that. I didn't know anything about it. Even so, it's a crime. You interpret everything in your favor and don't listen to others. Even if you think for a second that going abroad for free is a suspicious thing. I don't know what to do. It's like they're looking for the owner of the bag or something. Hey, what should I do? I don't know what to do too. Why don't you come forward? Help me. I only went on a vacation. I told you you shouldn't have gone. Please do something. Oh no, the cop's looking at me. No, I don't want to get caught. Do something. Sarah was caught and put behind bars. She will not be able to come out for about 8 years. In addition, her husband found out that she was traveling with her boyfriend and divorced her. She is also being sued for alimony, so it sounds like she will have a hard time even after she gets out. There are actually many stories like Sarah's, where people were told they could go abroad for free and there was a different purpose behind it. It is true what they say that there's no such thing as a free lunch. So, everyone, be careful when you go abroad.
You're terrible, Ashley. What was that just now? Why did you suddenly pour wine on me? I just bought a new dress for today's wedding. Shut up, you dirty bitch. I poured wine on you because you're in the way. You can't even get what the boss wants. What? But I bought it like I was told, didn't I? I was suddenly asked to buy cigarettes in the middle of the wedding. So I rushed back from the store. You came back too early. I really wanted you to come back later. What do you mean? You're always nagging me to come back earlier. Besides, it's the boss's important wedding today. I didn't want to be away from the table for too long, so I rushed out to buy it. What do you think I sent you away for? I wanted to make sure I was the one catching the bouquet. It's meaningless if you come back that early. What? Bouquet toss? Are you aiming for the bouquet, Ashley? Of course! I'm 34 years old this year. I want to get married soon before I turn 40. So I absolutely have to get the bouquet today. And it's not just any bouquet today, it's the bouquet thrown by the boss's wife. It's definitely a good omen. Is that why you splashed wine on me? It's very important to me. It's our boss's wedding today, and it's quite a big deal. Not only our employees, but also our business partners are there. And even the handsome young CEO who is a business partner is there. I'm going to have to make a spectacular catch in front of you all. Handsome young CEO. It's the young CEO of Green Life Company that just became our partner. I've liked him since I saw him in the company before. I will definitely marry that young CEO. What? Marriage? That's why I'm going to approach him after I catch today's bouquet. If I get attention at the bouquet toss, I'll have a chance to have a little conversation with him. If I can get a little closer to him, he's all mine. I'm sure my sex appeal will win over that young CEO. That's why you wanted to reduce the number of participants in the bouquet toss as much as possible. But I still can't accept being splashed with wine. If that's the case, why didn't you just tell them not to participate? Shut up, you dirty bitch! You've been a pain in the ass since the wedding started. You work below me, but you're getting more attention than me. Don't you dare make eye contact with my young CEO. What? Ever since the wedding started, he's been glancing towards here. At first I thought he was paying attention to me, but somehow I got the feeling that he was looking at you too. Oh, really? I didn't notice that. You're just a subordinate that's just young and dumb. You can't get the job done no matter what I ask you to do. You just fetch whatever I ask you, that's the only use you have. If you ever make eye contact with him again, I'll cut your salary. What? That is so unreasonable. I'm not making eye contact. Then leave this wedding hall right now. You can't be at the wedding with wine stains on you anyway. Nasty bitch, get out of here. It doesn't matter if you're here or not anyways. Prepare yourself, bitch. Huh? Oh, I used a dirty word, didn't I? But that's how much anger I couldn't control. I'm at my limit now. Your words and actions on a daily basis are terrible, but I never thought I would be pushed around on such an important day. How dare you try to kick me out of my father's wedding? What? Father? Today's wedding is for the CEO of our company, and it is also my father's wedding. As a daughter, I was really looking forward to this day. How dare you ruin it for me? What? Wait a minute. What do you mean, my father? Are you our boss's daughter? Yes, I am. My mother died at the same time she gave birth to me, and my father raised us all by himself. It must have been very hard to raise kids while running a business. My father finally met a wonderful woman, and I wanted to congratulate him on his new beginning as a daughter. You've ruined it. No way! I've never heard that you're the boss's daughter. My father told me not to tell anyone. After all, being the boss's daughter is a big title. He said I shouldn't get used to special treatments from a young age. He advised me to work like an ordinary employee. Oh, really? So please, keep that a secret from now on. In return, I'll keep quiet about you pouring wine on me too. Oh, really? Please, don't take this the wrong way. This is so I don't ruin my father's wedding. If he finds out that my boss unreasonably poured wine on his daughter, I'm sure my father would be sad at the wedding. Oh, that's... All I have to do is change my dress. I'm going to get a new dress as soon as I can. I won't be able to participate in the bouquet toss because it takes time to get ready. So please, go ahead and catch it, Ashley.
Hey, Kim, if you want, how about having lunch together today? Actually, I have a very good spot for you.
What's the matter all of a sudden? You've never asked me out to lunch before. And you stopped calling me dirty bitch.
When did I ever call you a dirty bitch? I wouldn't call someone I work with a horrible nickname like that.
What?
Well then, call me when you're done with work in the morning. I'm going to be there too. Oh, but would you be okay with my recommendation spot? It's like a food court, so it might not be appropriate for the boss's daughter. What's this really about? It's too late to be nice to me. It's not like what you've done is going to disappear. I'm not trying to be nice to you. I just want to interact with my subordinates, get to know them. Then I'm fine with minimal interaction. Besides, I've already had lunch. What? Really? Then I'll join you right now. Why don't you tell me where you are? No thanks. Please, don't come. You're so cold. And to tell you the truth, there's something I want to talk to you about. I'm having a bit of trouble and I can't concentrate on my work as it is. So I'd really like you, my talented subordinate, to listen to what I have to say. Trouble? If I can't concentrate on my work, the sales is going to decrease. If that happens, even your dad, the CEO, will be sad. As the boss's daughter and as the boss's subordinate, I think you should at least listen to my problems. If that's the case, I'll listen to you. I definitely didn't want to have lunch with you. Oh God, you're so stubborn. But that's okay, I'm happy just to talk to you about it. Actually, I want you to be in the middle, Kim. What do you mean? I want you to hook me up with the handsome young CEO of Green Life Company. After all, I couldn't catch the bouquet at the wedding. I didn't have a chance to get close to him. But if the CEO's daughter is on my side, I'll definitely have a chance. Help me and him get together. At the wedding the other day, the boss was talking with him for a long time. I know that you know him as well. So use your connections to introduce me to him somehow and back me up so I can get married. I refuse. Huh? I don't care if it's work-related thing, but something private like this, you're free to worry about it though. But please don't mix work and private, and do your best at work during business hours. Wait a minute. How dare you refuse your boss's orders?
I don't think this has nothing to do with being a boss or subordinate.
Huh? Hey you, don't get smart with me when I'm trying to be nice to you. Just because you're the boss's daughter, don't act like you're the boss.
I'm not trying to be smart.
No, you're definitely on a roll. Even if you're the daughter of the boss, you work under me still. I'm sure I've always taught you that your boss's orders are a must. If you don't want to go back to the days of me picking on you, then do as I say. Use your daughter power and bring my young boss to me.
Even if she takes me, I'm not going out with you. Huh? Who's the one that's getting carried away? You're using your position as a boss and giving selfish orders to your subordinates. As a brother, I can't let this happen to my sister.
Brother? What? Actually, that means you're the boss's son.
And I'm Rick, the CEO of Green Life Company. Thank you for coming to my father's wedding the other day, and thank you for taking care of my sister every day.
What? You are the young CEO of Green Life Company?
You seem to have a crush on me, but I'm sorry I can't go out with you.
What?
I don't like people who call my sister a dirty bitch, or treat her like a slave without giving her any real work.
Wait a minute. That's not true. It's my own unique way of communication. I consider Kim a very important subordinate.
Oh, a unique communication?
Besides, we haven't even spoke directly yet, so don't tell me you don't like me. You should go out to dinner with me. I'm sure you'll fall in love with me.
You're very confident.
I'm often told that I am very sexy, so I'm sure you would be crazy about me too. Besides, at the wedding the other day, you were glancing at me the whole time. I noticed it, you know.
I wasn't looking at you, I was just looking at my sister next to you. I wasn't looking at you.
What?
My sister Kim often asks me for advice about work. That she doesn't get along with her boss. That she calls her a dirty bitch and doesn't give her much work. When you think she finally gave you a job, she apologized for you for all the mistakes you have done. You seem to have a very bad attitude.
That's not true. Kim misunderstood something. I'm not the kind of boss who does mean things like that.
Then promise me you won't take it out on my sister just because I dumped you, and from now on make sure you give her real work. Now if you'll excuse me, I've just finished a nice lunch with my sister.
Hey, what the hell? The young CEO totally hates me. And how dare you talk about me behind my back to him?
I wasn't talking behind your back, I was just asking for advice. And the fact that you call me a dirty bitch, and the fact that you're always making me apologize for your mistakes, is the truth.
Shut up! You're a subordinate. Don't you dare talk back to me. Go and clear up the young CEO's misunderstanding right now. Tell him that I'm a wonderful boss. Otherwise, I'm going to fire you.
What? Fire?
I don't care if you're the boss's daughter or not. Nobody knows anything about this anyway. If I don't like somebody, I'm going to fire them. I can make you quit by saying you did all the mistake at work.
How many people have you fired so far like that? I'm sorry, but I won't let you do that anymore.
Huh?
Another employee told me, the subordinates who have been working under you, they've all been either fired or moved to another department. So if things get rough at the office, I should just quit and run away.
What are you talking about? It's as if I'm intentionally kicking out my subordinates.
That's exactly right, isn't it? Sometimes you push your own fault to them. Sometimes you make up mistakes. You kick all your subordinates out of the company if you don't like them, don't you? Even if you give some excuses, I already have all the evidence right here.
What? Proof?
When I heard that story from another employee, I decided that I would definitely pursue the truth. I couldn't allow such a thing to happen at my father's company, so I endured being called a dirty bitch and being treated badly. But because of that, I gathered a lot of evidence.
What evidence? There's no one here that quit. You don't have any evidence of that anywhere.
If the people that quit aren't here, I just have to go talk to them. I told them that the CEO's daughter wants to talk to them. Everyone was more than happy to make time for us, and they told us all about your unreasonable behavior.
What?
Some of them were trying to sell information to a weekly magazine. Well, that was a close call. If something like that happened, it would reflect badly on the company as a whole. That's going to be more damage on us.
Wait a minute. What? What do you mean you're going to make me quit? I'm a great employee. I even make good sales.
I don't need someone who treats her subordinates like dirt, even if she's good at her job. I will report all the evidence gathered to upper management. Of course, I will also report directly to my father, and I will ask that you need to be served.
Are you kidding me?
You know exactly what you've been doing. Please go ahead and pack your things as soon as possible. I'm sure we'll have a decision by the end of the week.
Are you kidding me? Why should I quit? I just send off all the useless subordinates away. In fact, I gave them a big job, which was to cover my mistakes. They should be thanking me for that.
How arrogant you are. It's 120% unlikely, but if someone like you was dating my brother, I wouldn't be able to stand it.
What?
If you have any excuses, the upper management or my father, the CEO, will hear it. Go ahead, make all the excuses you want. If you want, why don't you go directly to my father and ask him to marry my brother? Maybe an opportunity will fall into your lap.
You know I can't do that now.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be your subordinate until the punishment comes. I'll be dealing with your mistake for the rest of the day. My brother bought me a special lunch, so I'm going to do my best. And after that, Ashley was immediately called by upper management. She disappeared without returning to her office. According to the company announcement, at the beginning of the week, she resigned and took responsibility. And later, my father told me that when she was called to the upper management office, she said,
"Your daughter is a very talented subordinate. I am honored to be her boss. Please, don't punish me."
She was begging. My daughter was laughing and said, "She was very fond of you. I am lucky to have a great daughter. Haha." I didn't miss my brother cracking up and laughing in the background. And after that, Ashley was personally attacked by the people who had to quit because of her. The workers are suing her, saying she treated me like a dirt, she gave me mental distress. I hear that she's desperately trying to get money from all over the place.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.